Just look at the mess. Ernie, Ernie, what have you done to that toy? What's that hanging from your mouth? What have you got on your mouth? Goodness me.
Hello.
Hello.
And welcome back.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Show?
On TV now.
Not Ant and Dec.
Although we do stay the right way round.
Do we? Every time?
Every time.
Wow.
I'm always this side, you're always that side.
Well.
It's been a hectic and physical week this week.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
Yeah. The river has been on red boards.
Yep, so we've had to cart water backwards and forwards.
I've had a few shows, Christmas shows to do. So we've had to cart things backwards and forwards.
Yeah. I should apologise as well. This video's been filmed on a GoPro because it's been such a busy week. We've been here, there and everywhere. GoPros are great, but they're not as good quality as this camera. So the sound might be a little bit hissy. You might hear a little bit of background hiss.
So apologies for that.
Apologies. You're going to see Bertie as well in full voice in this video. Every time I go out of the boat, he stands on the chair and he likes to give us a rendition of what can only be described as his best singing voice.
He's very wolf-like.
Very wolf-like.
Ernie isn't. Ernie just barks, but Bertie howls.
Service to look after her much loved patients full time. So she's going to be looking after her parents, I should say, full time after looking after lots of patients. We miss her so much, especially her exceptional baking skills. She's the baker, is she? She's the one that brings in all the lovely cakes. Every workplace needs them. Don't forget to come back with the famous lemon drizzle cake, it says.
Can I say a massive thank you to everyone who's placed an order with me? Now the Royal Mail is striking again for a few more days. So last UK post is the 16th. So that's the last time we can post from in the UK. So you can get it for Christmas. Any post going to the USA now will now be after Christmas when you receive it.
Yeah,
They can't guarantee it before Christmas.
So apologies if anyone's placed any orders for baubles or any other items that Julie's got in her shop. They are going to arrive after Christmas.
If you've placed them now.
Yeah.
Previous, they should all be in transit.
And if you like interacting with us, if you want to be part of our Zoom calls on Patreon, pop on over to our Patreon page. It's Weir on the Move. And if you become a patron, you can join our monthly Zoom calls. We've got one coming up on the 15th of December. And that should be a lot of fun as well. So basically what we do with our patrons is once a month we set a date and we all get together and we all have a chat and just see how things are going in their lives and just generally get to know them. So if you want to be part of that, pop on over to Patreon and follow the links.
What are you doing? Look at the mess. Isn't he, Bertie? Bertie's been good. He hasn't ripped up anything. My goodness, you're knocking it out. Right, let's try and get this out your mouth.
Okay, just to give you an update on our dried chilli situation. They've been hanging over the fire now for about 2 weeks and let's see how they've got on. I think you'll agree, a success. So I'm just going to take them down now from over the fire and jar them up so that we can use them in future delicious meals. So let's go.
I hope they don't all fall off your string.
They won't fall off the string.
Let me hold them for you.
There we go.
Hold on. Yeah. Nice.
Go and jar them up. The only one that didn't dry was this yellow one. I mean, it's still soft.
We'll eat that one.
Can you eat it?
Yeah, we'll put it in our dinner. That'd be fine.
But I am most happy with the Scotch bonnets. Just look at them.
And they've got all their seeds, which means they're going to be spicy.
They are. Let's have a look.
Might have to cut them off.
Yeah.
Some seeds in there. Speed this up. Can we just say the chili jam is set? Look at that. Perfect. The downside of being on a boat, having to drag stock backwards and forwards to the car. Across, not too muddy towpath today, until you get to the entrance there. Now to fill up some water containers.
Alright. Oh, talk to the camera.
Nosy. So we've got the water.
Oh, sorry.
Got the water. Now to walk it through the graveyard. Back to the boat. What are you up to?
Filling up the water tank from the containers with the jiggle siphon.
There you go.
So it's a laborious
Where's
job.
the jiggle siphon?
Just there. Give me the camera. You can hear it trickling in.
How many litres is that?
Oh, that's hot.
Well, I've only just made it.
50 litres.
50 litres.
Yeah.
Okay. How big is our tank?
900.
It's going to take a few goes then.
It is, and there's some workmen blocking the path,
Oh no.
so I can't get the trolley through. Just to see how fast the river is flowing, watch this twig. This is an experiment. Now obviously the flow is faster the further out in the river you get, because this is a shallower bit. So there's a massive body of water in the centre of this river gushing down, and while you still can travel on the river, the danger comes when you go under bridges where the channel's narrow, or when you're coming to locks, or when you're trying to moor, because obviously you can't stop the boat. So it's not advised to travel in these particular conditions.
And you're not insured.
Ah, and you're not insured as well.
Today I'm in Wiltshire at Ramsbury Brewery and Distillery, so this is going to be fun. And I'm doing a show here. Set off early this morning, 6:30, up at 5:30. Car is full to the brim. Next job is for me to unload and set up the stall, and then hopefully people will start coming in at 10 o'clock. But I'm in a beautiful setting. Lots of open fields. So I'm all set up here at Ramsbury Brewery. Look at all them boxes of gin and vodka up there. And everyone is setting up at the moment.
Just look at the chaos I have to live with and Julie's working. Just look at the mess. Now, just so you know, this section here, from here all the way up to here, is Julie's. I'll show you my section. Here I am in this little corner. That's where I sit most of the time, huddled against the wall. Only a window for solace. Trapped behind a barrier while she spreads out like Henry VIII at a feast.
I've got a little pile here going to America, Canada, Australia and New Zealand and in the UK.
International.
That's amazing, isn't it? Off to the post office. I need a bag.
Okay, I'm on the boat at the moment on my own. Bertie's had an allergic reaction. He's been having an allergic reaction every time we take him out for a run in the morning in the wet grass, or in fact at any point in the day. His legs go very sore and red. We've got a microfiber towel which we dry him with, and we've been giving him antihistamines. But this is the second time he's been to the vets, so we've taken him this evening. They're on their way back with some more treatment for him. That's £139. So that's 2 lots of £139 in the last 3 weeks. Brilliant. But it's more important that he gets better. But look at the reaction from Ernie when he's away from his brother. He looks lost. I mean, absolutely lost. He looks so lonely. You feel so sorry for him. You know, they've never been separated. So when we take them to the vets individually, they just don't know what to do. They are completely baffled. It's almost like, you know, he's wondering where his brother's gone. He's looking on the back step. He's trying to look out the window. And then when Bertie gets back to the boat, the reaction from Ernie is it's amazing. It's like he's met a long lost friend. It's really quite sweet. Really quite sweet. But it just shows you the bond and the friendship and the love that the dogs have for each other, and presumably they have for us as well. Which is why when we leave them on their own, they start to bark or they start to make a lot of noise because they're missing you. Boys. Good boys. It's a misty old start today. I mean, it's lifted quite a bit since we got up this morning, but you can still see it on the fields.
Today is going to be one of them hectic days. I'm getting ready for the Chiltern Open Air Museum Christmas market. So the car, as always, is packed. I've just gone to get some mounts and some mount board, as you see here. I've picked up my frames, and most importantly, I've picked up this, another jiggle siphon. This is going to come in really handy because at the moment the river is in on red board, which means the stream is far too strong for us to actually move the boat, and we need water. So Mark, unfortunately, is going to walk backwards and forwards from the church, who have very kindly allowed us to use their water tap, with 50 litres of water at a time, and then using the jiggle pump to get it into the tank. It's going to be a long day today. Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to be on board, putting all my paintings into the frames, getting my frames, getting some prints ready as well for the show, getting gift tags ready. Yeah, it's going to be a busy day. Just putting some prints together for another show. Set up and ready at the Chiltern Open Air Museum, and they're just starting to let people into the area at the moment, but we're more or less set up, everybody inside. This is the barn that I'm in, and the site has loads of really old barns that they've saved from being demolished, and they've built all around the acreage. I'll take you in.
So, here we are at the Chiltern Open Air Museum. It's basically a place where old buildings come to retire. Effectively, if there's road expansion, rail expansion, demolition scheduled, they take them down brick by brick, board by board, slate by slate, and they bring them here and they rebuild them so they can have a loving home. Let's take a quick tour around and look at some of the old buildings. Thank you for watching.
And if you like this video, if you can give it a thumbs up.
Yeah, a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the bell icon, which is located around the screen. And don't forget to subscribe. It's free to do so. It's simple to do so, and it really helps out the channel.
It does. And don't forget to leave us your comments. We love to hear them, and Mark will answer every single one.
Every single one. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.